Okay, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Har Kakwadash. Double honors to the Apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Akim are tuning to these videos. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be showcasing a mission in the video game called Hitman 2. In this specific mission, you go to an island where the elites pretty much they're throwing a masquerade party. And the people who are holding the party, they're called the Ark Society. I'm just going to read it from the Wikipedia. It's the Ark Society organization. The Ark Society is a clandestine organization that consists of extremely rich and powerful people preparing for a global collapse. Founded by Janus, who was an Amalekite in the game, in 1991, the Ark Society is a so-called survivalist group for the global elite and billionaires preparing for the downfall of civilization. Its members are willing to pay huge sums of money to ensure their own survival. Alright, so before I get into the clips of the video game, I'm going to read this in Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest, neither anything hid that shall not be known and come to broad. And so pretty much through media, whether it be video games, music, movies, or comic books, pretty much we're seeing things that the elites are doing. And in this specific video, I'm gonna show how they're pretty much they're throwing parties and stuff. It's a video game, but pretty much this scene, this whole thing that's gonna play out, these clips that I'm gonna show, it's based upon reality because they're actually really doing these things. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and play these clips.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
So just to get a little bit background on on what this chip is, in the mission, you're supposed to get to a specific guy who's got intel to some more elites for the next mission. So pretty much what this chip is it's like a failsafe. So if this guy he leaks information, then his handlers will push the button and the cyanide will release. And so in the mission you're supposed to get those failsafe chips, the switches, and then find the guy and persuade him to leave the island.
A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society.
The Isle of Scale, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
And like I said before, it's just a video game, but nonetheless, it's grounded in reality, because Esau is pretty much being exposed through these mediums that they're going to these elite, lavish, masquerade parties so they can ensure their survival. All right, so in these clips, this is pretty much showcasing what they're doing during these little masquerade parties.
Rebirth. I am
intrigued. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony, symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire with Zoe inside it. Well,
So like I'm gonna fast forward to the speech that this person does.
But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Yeah, it's pretty much that's what the elites actually believe. Like I said, this is a video game, but it's grounded in reality. So real quick, this is Job 14:5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass." Because pretty much they think that they're just gonna go into these bunkers and emerge from the ashes and then do what they were doing, still currently doing. How the speaker pretty much was saying how pretty much they're the light bearers of the world because they're the elites. But pretty much, once this thing is said and done, they ain't gonna be in charge. They're gonna be enslaved. All right. So in this clip, because like I was saying, this is like a masquerade party, but like the Ark Society is actually selling bunkers to the participants.
Wrong way and run into this lady who proceeds to give me a tour of a replicate bunker that these millionaires can buy in case a nuclear war happens. It has all the bells and whistles, such as this electronic window where you can pick what view you would like to see. The nice lady confirms that you can also stream HD videos on this window, which will work perfectly for Agent 47's happy alone time. I can't afford the bunker anyway, but I decide to help myself
Like I said, it's a video game, but it's based and grounded on reality. So this is an article that came out in July 26, 2019, Yarkaragma. It says, "Luxury bunkers, how the world's richest are preparing for Armageddon." So, like I was saying, this is grounded in reality. It says, "It's 2 minutes to midnight on the doomsday clock, and the world's wealthy are taking note." Just like I was showing in this this video clip right here, that they're taking note and they're preparing for this. They're getting bunkers, and just how that bunker that looked like right here in this clip of the video, it looks exactly like the bunker that they're showcasing on this website. Look how lavish it is. Because these Edomites, these elites, they have the money to spend for this. They even got the the widescreen TV that was showcasing in the video game that's based on reality or grounded in reality. All right, so and this part right here, because like when you go to this mission, like you're pretty much entry level initiate, but then like if you sneak around, you kill some security guard, you disguise yourself as him, you can get higher and higher in the echelons of the castle. And so like the bunkers pretty much they're selling it to the entry level members of the society, but then as you get higher and higher, as you can see, like the security gets more lavish and stuff. Like they sell even more things that cost in the trillions. And so like right here they're showcasing this person. He didn't go like how this person went to the vendor, but pretty much this part right here they're selling like sea labs, pretty much like underwater bases, and they call it the Hyperborea. And you can go over here, talk to the guy, and he'll pretty much sell it to you for trillions of dollars. All right, so and because all this is it's Esau's wickedness being exposed through his mediums, but it's also is because this is prophecy being fulfilled. Like we're seeing it happen in video games and this and that, but it's, like I said, it's grounded in reality because these elites are indeed going to be doing the things that are showcased in this video game. All right, so jumping off from the water bases, this is Amos 9:2. Though they dig into hell, then shall mine hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Yeah, because that's what these elites are doing. They're scrambling. It's 2 minutes till midnight, or so like 2 minutes to the doomsday clock. And these elites, they really think that they're going to emerge from the ashes and continue doing wickedness. They're digging in hell, building bunkers, and then they're trying to go to space so they can live in those satellites. All right, so verse 3 says, "And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, thence will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them." Yeah, because Esau's, or Slaki, the elites, they have another thing coming. Whether it be a bunker that they choose for their tomb, or a sea bubble for Leviathan to step on, pretty much they're not going to emerge out of these bunkers and continue to do wickedness. That's real quick, because I said it like that. This is 2 Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And then the end of the world pretty much is talking about the upcoming World War III that's going to happen, and all those elites that they're pretty much preparing to be hid so that they can be saved from those nukes. They're pretty much just being preserved for the elect, because the 144,000, they're going to be saved out of the explosion and all that stuff. They're going to come down in new heavenly bodies, and they're going to actually search out these people that are in these bunkers, in these water bubbles. Leviathan's going to step on a few of these, but the ones that are preserved, those are the ones with the main elites that are supposed to be put into slavery, like the high level elites, like the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Rothschilds. All right, so this is Revelation 6:14. It says, "And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place." And the heavens parting as a scroll, that's talking about the mushroom clouds that those thermonuclear missiles are going to make. In verse 15 says, "And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men," and like I was speaking on how like there's echelons to this Ark Society in the game. You got the entry level Ark Society members, and then as you climb the ranks, so to speak, you get more access to more options. But it's pretty much that's just prophecy being fulfilled because of this precept, the way it's structured. It says, I'm gonna read from the top again, "And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains." Verse 16 says, "And said to the mountains and rocks, Fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?" And that's very self-explanatory. Like I was saying, not all these people are going to survive Leviathan's, twistings, as spoken about in Amos 9. But the ones that do are going to have to face, the wrath of the Lamb and the 144,000 elect men. All right, so this is the book of Jeremiah, verse 16, and this chapter pretty much is speaking on the nation of Israel, but it also pertains to the elites during the end of the days. 2 Ezra 6:9. All right, so this is Jeremiah 16:16. "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. For mine eyes are upon all their ways, and they are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes." And there's one thing to speak about on too. These elites, for sure that's blood money, old money, so to speak. Get a clip of it, because all these elites, they had a little bonfire of dollar bills and stuff. All these elites, they got blood in their hands. They're guilty of putting the real Hebrew Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans through slavery. And so pretty much that's why they're trying to get into these bunkers, these sea labs or whatever, because they're trying to escape the judgment that's going to be put on them, because through reincarnation, that was them who put us into slavery. All right, so this is Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. And like how this person was speaking, the elites, they're not gonna be able to come out of the ashes and just continue to do wickedness. The people pretty much have blood on their hands. They're gonna be put on court, put on trial, and then serve their judgment. There's no escape. No matter how lavish your bunkers are, or whatever, these precepts are gonna come to pass. I mean, pretty much they're already coming to pass, because we're seeing it manifest through the media, like video games, movies, music, comic books, and so forth. All right, well, so that's the end of this video. I will give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakwadash, and Shalom Akim.